Welcome back to the Wiki Sasquatch channel. In this video, I'm going to be looking at some of the Masters of the Universe ReAction figures. So these are all 5 points of articulation, and basically these are pretty much what Masters of the Universe would look like if Kenner had made them instead of Mattel back in the day, I guess. So they basically have the articulation of your Star Wars figures from the 80s. And just like all the ReAction figures, that's pretty much the look they go for. They try to make them look like they're vintage, I guess. So here's He-Man. And since these are just 5 points of articulation, there's not a whole lot to show on them. So just to show you what they look like. He comes with the power sword. I have the power. And let's look at the back of him here. So there's He-Man. Put his sword back in his hand. I'll set him back here as we go over him. Okay, and then here's Skeletor. Now, a lot of these have variants and stuff. I don't really care about the variants. I just want the main look. So there's Skeletor, his little bony face, and there's the back side. If you had a little land shark or something, if you had a little land shark or something like that, I guess you could sit him down in it. And he comes with the ram staff. A lot of these don't even come with anything, but there's a few of them that have some accessories. So we'll put him over here. And next, let's look at Tila. So there she is. And she has her snake staff. The hood don't come off or anything. She turns at the neck, so the collar is all part of the torso. And again, 5 points of articulation, so not a whole lot to show as far as like what they do, because you know they're pretty basic. Set her here, and she can be fighting Evil Lynn. So there she is. She has her little magic wand staff, whatever you want to call it. I got all these loose off of a eBay lot, but I have seen them pretty good. Priced pretty good. Some of them are like $6. I think I saw this one for about $6 on the card. I think it was at Big Bad Toy Store. I saw that. That's Grizzlor. I think I got most of the Horde. I think he has several variants, but that's the one I have, and I'm okay with that one. And while we're doing evil Horde people, there's Montana. His eyes actually bug out a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. They don't go out a whole lot. They just barely go out. But, that's him. He's the cartoon version. They do make one that looks like the kind of more of the action figure version. I might get him. He's kind of cool looking, but I don't really do variants that much. I usually get one that I like the best and go with it. And then here's Hordak. Now his head turns, his collar is part of his head, so the whole thing turns. And with Hordak, you can take his arm off And he has the other arm you can put on that has the cannon on it. So that's kind of cool. And I got some other Horde members, but we're going to do those last because they're still on the card. Well, here's one, kinda, I guess. The Shadow Weaver. She has her little wand, crystal ball wand, whatever you want to call it. And her legs do like kind of like the Emperor's in Return of the Jedi. He's just kind of looks like anything that's got a cloak is 5 points of articulation that's going to look like that. Her head doesn't turn or anything. It's just all one piece. So. But she does come with an accessory, so that's kind of cool. Alright, then we got Orko. So he's your Ewok version, I guess. Your little short figure. Or Yoda, or your little people. Jawa. And his head turns. His hat don't come off or anything. And he's also got the legs kind of like Shadow Weaver has there. And we got Man at Arms. He's got his battle, I don't know what you call it. Thing, his club, I guess. His head turns behind his mouthpiece there. I can get him to stand there. There we go. And we got a Stinkor. He comes with his blue gun. And he also has a little mouthpiece there that his head turns behind. And while we're looking at Stinkor, we might as well look at Merman, because he's basically just a rehashed Merman. He's got a different torso and everything, but the feet are kind of the same, and the head and the hands, I guess. I don't know if he came with a sword or not, but the one I got didn't come with one. I'm thinking he probably came with that yellow sword. And then got Faker, which is basically just pretty much a He-Man repaint, but the chest plate thing's different, so the torso's different for sure. I think the rest is, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's probably recast, just different colors. And we got Beastman. He's kind of looking upwards. I don't know. He's looking at something up above his head, I guess. He comes with his whip. And we got Trapjaw. Now, I'm sure he probably came with some other guns and stuff. All I got is the gun. So I guess whoever I bought this from had lost the other pieces. But I could be wrong. He may not come with anything else. I'd have to look it up. His jaw don't move or anything, but his head does. He's got that loop on top of his head, so you could thread a string through there or something and have him going down a hill or something, I guess. Alright, and then we got Stratos. He got a jetpack molded on. Then we got Zodak. And he comes with his red gun. And I have 4 more, but I don't have them open yet. So we'll open those. So we got Mechanic. Show you the card there. It's a nice unpunched card, but I'm about to open it anyway. He comes with that yellow club thing. I think his head comes up. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And this is the back of the card. It shows some of them. So I don't have the Battle Armor He-Man or Skeletor or Ram Man or Scareglow. And Scareglow glows in the dark. I think he's one of the more expensive ones to get on the secondary market. So, and I know there's a Cobra Con. I don't have him. Not sure who all else there are. I'd have to look. But, like I said, there's a lot of variants. The other ones I haven't opened yet are Modulok. So this is one Modulok. And this is a different Modulok. It's got that play set they had in the Mattel Creations poll there in the background that they didn't win, but they're making the snake lair. But there's those. I don't have She-Ra, so that's one I don't have. And I have one more, and that is the Modulok combined. I think there's a few versions of this one, but I just wanted one, so this is the one I ended up with, and I'm alright with that. I think these might have been a Comic-Con exclusive or something. I'm not sure. Some of them were, but I don't know if if this one here in particular was. There's a lot of different variants. So I'm going to open these up. Alright, so here's this Modulok. And it'd be cool if they actually, the limbs would swap out and stuff on these, but they don't come off. But if it was like kind of like a ReAction version of the original, where you could actually play around and make different characters out of them, but it doesn't have that ability. Let's see. Running out of space here. Okay. And then this is the other one. And there's his him next to his card there. Okay, there's the cards together. If you want to see the two different artworks side by side there. Background's pretty much the same, they just changed the character out. Backs are the same. So I think since I don't have the one mashed up together on the back of the card, I think that one might have been a Comic-Con exclusive or something. And the card on it was different. So, like I said, I don't have She-Ra. There's that one. We'll put him up here next to this one. And then, like I said, this one looks more like the card back from the original action figure line, kind of, with the background. The back's the same, though. So, he's definitely like a deluxe ReAction figure because he's got 4 posable legs and 2 posable heads. So he's not a 5 POA. He is a C5. He's like an 8 POA. That's pretty cool, I thought. I had to get the mashed up version. And then we got one more, which is Mecha-Neck. I saved him for last so we can see if his neck extends. And let's look at the back. Oh, gave away the surprise. There it is. Got a little lever there. Let's see how good it works. Kind of easier to pull his head up than to use the lever, but yeah, his head goes up. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that thing's hard to push. It's easier just to push his head up and down. I think if I was him, I would just left this off and just made it where you just do it manually. So there he is. You can do different heights. You can do like halfway, or you can do all the way extended. That's as far as it goes. Nope, it goes a little further. Let's see. Okay, that's as far as it goes. This is a different setup I'm trying. It worked okay for this video where I was doing multiple loose figures, but it's probably not a setup I'll use very often, but just something I was trying out. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button down there if you want to get notified when I drop new videos. I'm working on a bunch of them right now. And you can click on some of these other links here to see some other videos I've done. Thanks for watching.